In contrast, there was a person there, the so-called Prime Minister of this country, Anthony Albanese, who never misses an opportunity to miss an opportunity. The Jewish community of this country cannot survive on the crumbs of this government and this appalling Prime Minister who is always late to the party and who wants the Jewish community of this country to live in his half measures. For 2 years we've been fighting his half measures. For 2 years we've put forward proposals in the Parliament to improve the security of Australians, and he's voted consistently against them. He's dragged his feet. He's claimed credit for things that were not his idea or that he did having been dragged kicking and screaming, and the community is sick and tired of it. I don't want to see the memories of the 15 Australians who died last Sunday. I don't want to see their memories being desecrated by this half-measure departmental review that is proposed by this Prime Minister. We need nothing short of a Royal Commission now. And if you're not going to listen to us, listen to Mike Friedlander, your very own Jewish backbencher from Western Sydney, who has the moral fortitude that you do not, to actually call for a Royal Commission, because we've got to get to the bottom of this. We can't have a situation for one more day in this country where the Jewish community, where any Australian is forced to live in the half measures and the delayed action and the talking out of both sides of their mouth that this Prime Minister has given us repeatedly for 2 years. Late to act on the doxing, late to act on the banning of Nazi symbols and salutes, done nothing about the anti-Semitism that is rampant on our campuses, still, even now, does nothing about the Jew hatred that is everywhere in the arts and cultural sector. And rather than looking at the root causes of what caused those gunmen to pick up those weapons in the first place, that only a Royal Commission will get to, he calls for another departmental review. This is the most shameful act in the history of our nation. Australia stands humiliated by the failure of leadership of this man, by the failure of leadership which has led to the extraordinary deaths in a terrorist act on the shores of Bondi, in this great city of ours. The Jewish communal leaders made their position very clear last night. Both state and federal called for a federal Royal Commission, nothing more, nothing less. Marnie Perlstein, who is an extraordinary Jewish communal leader, has started a petition on change.org, and I encourage every fair-minded Australian who is watching this program today to sign that petition, to call on the Australian government, the Albanese government, to bring about this Federal Royal Commission. This departmental review is just another attempt at deflecting and minimising the Jew hate that has been allowed to go on in this country. This departmental review can't call witnesses, it can't compel evidence in a public forum, it can't allow the stories of the 2 years of anti-Semitic hate to be told and retold. It cannot root out anti-Semitism wherever it's to be found. It's only a Royal Commission that can do this. We demand the Prime Minister bring the Parliament back today to do what Chris Minns is doing, to listen to Susan Lee, to extend the hand of bipartisanship, and for once in his life, to take the real action that is needed to defeat the anti-Semitism that we are seeing